Hey, I just want to talk real quick for a minute here before we get into the video. Basically, the video is just going to show them getting installed and how the setup looks, and talk about the product a little bit and about System 3. And I just wanted to mention also where to get these. If you're up here in Canada, hit up Jerry Medor at Kingdom Trucks. He's in Langley, BC. So you can also catch him on the Facebook group, More Balls Than Brains. Anyways, big shout out to him. His service was awesome. Hooked me up real good. And everything was just nice and fast and done honest, honest. And the way it was set up from down in Texas from System 3, they had everything all totally done up and ready to go. It was a great experience. So enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, time to transform XMR into Muddyville Horror. Let's go. What do we got? Some new boots for this thing. Gotta clean her up a little bit too. Yeah, we're gonna try out these new minor size booty System 3 20-inch rims on some nice 34s. We'll see how that all lines up. Well, we are committed now. Not much way around this. So that's kind of close to the ground clearance we're going to have. Because where it's jacked up to now might not even be enough to get the tires on yet. It's going to be interesting. I don't see the difference. Can you see the difference? This looks the same to me. Oh my, those are Gigantor. Probably look better when I let it settle down a bit. So we were 14 and a half, 14 and 3/4 on the ground clearance previous. So we're going to measure that. Also measure the height to the top of the cage up there as well. So or to the roof, which we were at like 75 1/4 previous. So we'll see how much it raised everything as well. God, they're just gigantoric. We're not used to seeing this out here ever really in the West Coast, which is a lot like the sloppy East Coast down in the US, but we're gonna find out. We got the places to ride all this crazy stuff here, so why not do it? It's not like we're going to the dunes anymore anytime soon, so might as well play up here. I don't know, kind of like that jacked up at the back look there. Kind of looks like the A-Team van. Little nose pointed down. All right, back to 1 ton, no problem. This will be the challenge. We may be an inch too big. We may have to get some forward offsets. We're gonna find out. Okay, just drive it forward because I want the suspension to settle. Yeah, low, nice and slow. Take it easy. There's some ground clearance. Dang. How y'all feel about that? How's it feel? You need you need some big steps there to get inside. So we're gonna clean this up and show it so it looks really good and everything. But come on, look at that. That's the way an XMR should look. Right there. Woo-hoo. Yeah, we should make it over a few logs and stumps and gnarly, twisty, knotted ass stuff. Oh, we just picked this trailer up here to boogie around to certain, more specified rides where we're just taking one and somewhere to keep it dry and all that. And I made sure I got the extra little bit of height for the ground clearance. And thank God I did, because I was going to go 33s, but I went 34s on these guys. And talk about making the cut. Bumping my little light under there. Almost, not quite. So cool. Of course, when I sit down in there, it goes down a tiny bit too, but not much. These setups are so stiff here, so Next, to find out our travel on the front wheels and if we got to put our sway bar back on for these tires for now before we get some offset A-arms for the front. Okay, one thing left at this point to do before these rims get mashed and crashed and who knows what else, breaks and snags and all that shit. We is gonna clean her up, get some good pictures. This is the only time you get them. And the wash is complete. Look at this. So much cooler in so many ways. Tell ya, you gotta do the aftermarket stuff you gotta do. But, you know, to protect your machine and all that kind of stuff. But my favorite too to do, which just changes things so much, is and customizes it and everything, is wheels, rubber, and some Barrett Hepburn graphics. So it just took this XMR from your typical dealership XMR and completely personalized it. Yes, we can still do some cages and whatnot and some other stuff, and I had the exhaust on here too, and it's a lot louder, right? The Yoshimura, and it's louder in a good way though. It's got some thump, but at some times, once in a while, I thought maybe I'll take her off, but try it back with the quiet ones. But now that this beast has to be in beast mode, Muddyville Horror, I like the sound of this. All of a sudden, the exhaust and the sound ties into the units when we're going to be thumping through the gnarly crap and puddles and mud and all that stuff. I like the bassy thump now, even more than ever, that's for sure. So yeah, so these are 34s. They widen the stance a little bit because of the offset, even though the tires look so much narrower. They're 9s. I mean, they're 9s all the way around. 20-inch rims, 34s, and yeah, like they're not bead locks. They're just made to look like it. So system 3s, 310Rs, M310R, XM310Rs. Like the XMR XMs, but look at this, it's crazy. You put your whole arm through there, pretty nuts. Don't have to worry about a little rock getting caught around there. Maybe bigger things though, maybe bigger logs and sticks and all that kind of stuff. So here's our trick is how much room do we have until we're gonna hit here? Suspension wise, it's a stiff machine as it is, but with the sway bar off, yes, we are definitely flexing more. So we're going to test that before the ride and go from there. If we can put them back on and still get through the ride without killing the machine, we're going to do that. I still think we'll get the forward offsets anyways, just get them out of harm's way. What a stance. So it's just absolutely beautiful. These tires are nice self-cleaning, aggressive, crazy lug pattern. You can see the different slices down the sides, how they kind of stagger and clean off as they're going through. Yeah, so 34 9s all the way around. Brought me out a couple inches on each side, 1.5 inches or so. I'll do a final measurement there. Yeah, you know, instead of just doing the old trail setup, we thought we'd finish this XMR off and turn her into a real XMR. So super dope-yo. So the one thing I noticed right away, not so much a ride review, but compared to like the cryptids or something that you get on these, they rattle so much and vibrate. These are so smooth, like on asphalt for big 34s, like there's such a minimal vibration in comparison. I mean, yeah, there's some there for sure, but it's nowhere near as bad. No seatbelt, no seatbelt. So, for measurement wise, we went from 64 at the front to about a 66, I'd say. And the back from 64 to about a 65, 65 and a half kind of thing. Or I don't know, somewhere, let's just call it 65. So it's hard to tell. It could be squatted down a little more weight and everything changes, but more or less gain an inch on the back, 2 on the front. Now, as far as the ride height goes, we were at about 14 and a half front and back. So now we are sitting at just a hair under 18. So we gained quite a bit. And now the roof, with that style roof, just barely makes it in my 79-inch tall trailer door. So we made it just. So there you have it. That's what she looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The product, we're going to see how we'll do a review on the actual productivity of this product on this machine. So this is just pretty much to show you the looks and the new booties on her. Okay, so we're just going to go to the System 3 off-road site here real quick. So one thing I like about them is it's really easy to look and pick out your models. To the side you got your tires and wheel screens that show everything pretty easy here. So these are the guys we went with, XM 310Rs. The 310s are gorgeous too. We like those. We're thinking about going that way, and then all of a sudden I wanted to go bigger with the tire, and I thought, if we're gonna go big, why not go big? Something the machines that we have will actually be able to handle as well. So then that got me onto the rim size. So I'm like, 18s? Why 18? Let's go 20. So their site's super easy. They got nice photos to kind of show what it's going to be like on there. And then it's got all the descriptions of everything and the weights and everything like that. So we went with the 34. Sure, we'd go with 35, 36, but 34 and the 20-inch rims. They're both as big as we felt with the forward offsets that we could kind of handle. Maybe 35s could have squeezed on one of the machines there, but well, whatever. I'm happy with the way we went. So we're already kind of squeezing here and there. So we will need the forward offset rims, I believe, in the future. But yeah, it's so nice. And then you just pop on here and go to the wheels, and then you can start picking out all your different wheel sets. So we like these guys a lot for the 20-inch rims. A lot of these are super nice. Like, I definitely want to get another set of these for on the X3, possibly even the XMR quad too. But these ones just popped out for me. The 20-inch version of these guys, ST4s, 6.5s. Look at that though, super strong, lifetime warranty, factory installed valve stem and bolt and center cap. Like, they're in person, they're just gorgeous too. Like, super nice built. So it's got all the info here, bolt patterns, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was just nice and easy to pick your combo. I really like that. These guys are specializing in that. So yeah, there you go.